It started with one missing fork, not a dramatic disappearance, just a quiet absence in the cutlery drawer, a gap where a fork should have been, a small fork-shaped silence. By Wednesday, there were only 3 left. By Friday, 2. By Sunday, one lonely survivor rattling around like it knew it was next. At first, he blamed the dishwasher, then the housemate, then himself, then, reluctantly, the universe. When the final fork vanished, he stood over the empty drawer and said out loud, "Well, that's unfortunate." He went to the supermarket. Spoons plentiful, knives abundant, forks none. Even the box cutlery sets had been tampered with. Neat rows of knives and spoons, and then a rectangular void where the forks had clearly been removed with surgical precision. A sticker on one box read, "Reduced, missing items." He asked an employee. She shrugged. "Supply chain issue?" But her voice had the tone of someone who didn't believe her own sentence. He tried ordering online. Every listing said the same thing. Out of stock, unavailable, discontinued, product no longer exists. One site offered a helpful suggestion. Customers who searched for forks also bought sporks. He closed the laptop. At breakfast the next morning, he attempted to spear a piece of sausage with a spoon. It slid off and skittered across the plate. He muttered something about Alanis Morissette. It's like wanting a fork when all you've got is a spoon, and realised he'd misquoted it, but the sentiment stood. By lunchtime, the world had noticed. News reports, hashtags, think pieces, a sombre BBC presenter saying, "We are now entering day 3 of the global fork shortage." People joked that the forks had all forked off. Others insisted it was a sign of the end times. One man in Hull claimed he'd seen a fork walking down the street on tiny metal legs. Then came the leak. A whistleblower from Unispork Global, the world's largest spork manufacturer, released documents showing a multi-year plan titled The Fork Exit Initiative, codename Operation Timefall. The plan was simple, brutal, and insidiously clever. 1. Buy up fork factories. 2. Shut them down quietly. 3. Remove forks from retail supply chains. 4. Create a global fork vacuum. 5. Introduce the next-gen spork as the natural successor. The documents included a mission statement. Humanity deserves a unified utensil. Public outrage was immediate. Protests erupted outside Unispork headquarters. Someone threw a spoon, someone else threw a knife. No one threw a fork, because no one had one. The government intervened. Investigations were launched. Fork-making machines were seized and restarted. And one morning, quietly, without fanfare, forks returned. He found them in the supermarket first, a whole aisle of them, gleaming like tiny silver miracles. He bought a pack of 12. At home, he opened the drawer and placed them inside. The sound of metal settling to its rightful place was oddly emotional. He made dinner. He picked up a fork. He speared a piece of sausage. It held. He smiled. And somewhere, in a distant boardroom, a Unispork executive whispered, "We'll try again in 10 years.